So something I really wanted to know, is like, obviously,
I
see you wearing them now, I see you wearing them now,
on,
So are your glasses? Because I see Mr. Cool, Mr. Shades, blood. I see you in. I'm a Mercedes Benz. I'm a just ladies gems. Yeah, looking all suave. Is that part of the artist look?
You know what? Yeah.
Where did the glasses come from?
This is Hass again, because this is just gonna be the big one. Hass, you know what it is?
Hass, bro.
For that Mercedes video, I came there and I didn't bring no shades or nothing like that. I was just gonna be normal,
just like your normal face.
And then Hass goes, "Yo, trust me, wear these."
Yeah.
I'm like, say nothing. Put them on now. And a few people saying to me like, "Yo, like, where'd you get the shades from?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, yeah. So ever since then, like, now, like, I just these shades are just glued to my face. Whether it be the clear ones, the black ones, like I'm always wearing shades at all times.
You'll go with like some of the glass. Yeah. Do you know why I pointed that out? Because something you have done, which obviously Hass has helped you, is brand yourself. Do you understand? Because something Hass does, see how he always wears the scarf. It's branded. It's branded him. So when people see you rolling about in them shades, yo, that's artist over there, bro. That's artist. It points you out, innit? Because this has been my gripe and my problem with a lot of drill rappers is they're all ballied up in it, and their song might be hard, but we don't know who the fuck they are, bro. Because there's a bag of man wearing ballies and hoods and shit, and like, do you know what I mean?
It's not original, and you know
it's
what
not
it
original
is?
Exactly.
In my opinion, and obviously I can't say too much because I ain't blown up yet, but like the man them that do blow up are the man them that come in with something completely different. Like if you listen to Millions, like I'm not really a fan of Millions like that, but like just how he sounds and how he's just different. Like who else is rapping in a super strong Brum accent that sounds soft at the same time? Might just jump around in the bando in it. You know what I'm saying? There's no one else that's doing that.
That impression was 10-10, bro. Bro, if you don't make us a rapper, be an impressionist, bro. You know?
But for real though, like you have to come with something different, and that's part of the reason why, again, like
people don't make it.
People don't make it, and that's the reason why after the You and I tune, I thought, you know what, like, man, need to show my personality more through my music and like. Do you get what I'm saying? And try and be different rather than trying to sound like everything else that's out there, because it's not original, bro.
Yeah, it's not. And this is something I always go on about. And I think a lot of people, they want to hop on the rapping bandwagon because they like the idea of, I'm this big rapper, I got these hoes, these bitches, I got money, I got these cars, I got like, they like the idea of that lifestyle. But then when they realize the work they need to put in and everything, like I know what you're saying before, they rather get put off. And then the other side of that coin is not having branding themselves. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's making yourself a unique kind of distinctive entity in our music industry. Like, it's so important because that's what makes you stand out, and that's what makes you in that 10% compared to everyone else.
That's what I'm saying.
Get washed out. You know what I mean?
For real.
So something I always ask all artists is, what got you into music? What was your music journey? When was your like, Eureka, I want to make you music?
This goes back time, you know. My mom always told me that from when I was like, before I could walk, like I was trying to stand on, like I was trying to lean like on the wall and wind up myself to some tunes when they were under that. Like I was,
you were doing a wine, bro.
You get me? So like I've always loved music, and then like I remember ages ago, years ago, I had an iPad, and there was something called the T-Pain app, and like you used to be able to have like, I don't know if you know about this app. And like you could sing it to it, and like,
it's an auto-tune, bro. No, it's so crazy because Hass told me the same story, bro. He told me the same story. He told me he went to his uncle's barbecue and he got his uncle's iPad and bought the app, bro. That's how Hass started doing music.
I didn't even know that, but like that's what made me think, you know what, this sounds sick. And then like my first like musical inspiration, my first two was like Skepta and like Vybz Kartel. I know it's two different worlds, those that's what I was listening to, and like I used to be like rapping like Skepta's bars into the thing, and then I was doing it for time. I remember one time I did it, and I showed one of my brothers at the time. He was like, "Yo, this is hard." The time it was just a whole Skepta verse that I just rapped in it. And then after a while, a few years went past, and I thought, you know what, like music's probably not a thing that man can do, like whatever. And then it wasn't until my mom had a computer, And I was listening to songs again. I used to watch the music channels. There was like channel AKA, like all them channels there. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna just try and do a thing. And I downloaded Audacity. I don't know if you know what Audacity.
I know Audacity. Yeah, I know the one.
Audacity at that time was just peak. Like you couldn't do anything. Like there was no effects or nothing. You just recorded.
It's raw.
Like my recordings sound like they were mixed on a BlackBerry curve. But like it was peak. It was peak.
Some B-Tech music.
Yeah, it was peak. And then from there, like I just got bitten by the bug of music, and then like I just kept going. Then I went and obviously I met this engineer, and then I think that was about 2019. I went and met that engineer, and then I was going through with him.
So you're like your serious music is only still recent though, isn't it? Really,
that's what I'm saying.
It's only what, been 2-3 years, bruv.
Probably about 2-3 years.
3 years. So like, you're still like new. You're still like.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the reason why like has to be giving me a lot of games though, because he's been like into music for a minute,
years,
like seriously anyway, like
bruv,
for a minute. Whereas like me, like I was playing about, and I only took it seriously recently. So like, yeah, man. But I'm still growing, still trying to find my sound out here. I'm still like young, like in this thing, in it. But you know, like hopefully, if man keep on going, like man, keep it pushing, because it's the journey that counts, not where you're trying to get to. That's what I'm saying.
It's all the lessons, all the people you meet. Like Hass, obviously, you know, he's giving you game, he's giving me game. Like Hass should be a fucking wise old man with a stick. Bro. You want to be a rapper? I tell you, not you know what I mean? He needs to like he's got game, and it's that journey that we all kind of go along. I mean, everyone's on their own different path. So definitely, as we said before, don't fucking quit, bro. Don't fucking quit. Keep going, man. And that means to all of you out there as well. Any artists watching, keep going, man. Fuck what people say. Fuck your job. No, don't fuck your job. But obviously, keep grinding. Get your money.
Don't fuck that.
Yeah, don't fuck that. But keep going, man. No matter that, those hard days when you come back and everything's tiring and you think you're not good enough, and those like self-doubt, like. And you just, you make a tune and you're looking back like, am I really good? Like, am I really cut out?
I go through that every day.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Every day. There's only one tune that I've made, yeah, and I think that was the Mercedes tune that I've made, and instantly I thought, yeah, this is sick. Like,
yeah.
The rest, like, I'm one of those people that struggles hard with self-doubt. Like every time
I know, man.
I mean, I'm not unique with that, though, innit? Like what you saying, like
a lot of people suffer, bro, massively. Like I've mentioned this before, and like a lot of my songs, like when I kind of like some of my more decent ones, I felt like I couldn't
more decent ones.
I couldn't release something unless I was doing a feature with someone, because I felt like I needed someone to hold my hand while I put myself publicly out there. Like that's a lot for me to admit. But it just I didn't have the confidence in myself like when I was starting out. Like I just felt like I want to be on the spotlight with someone, so I don't feel so embarrassed. Like, do you know what I mean? It's these like self-doubt, and obviously over time I've kind of accustomed myself to not let those thoughts really affect me, and like I'm overcome them. And it kind of goes back to what we're saying. It's like not let your feelings get in the way of your action, because it's detrimental to yourself.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean?
Way how I think is that. Like if you don't feel self-doubt, then what you're doing is just not big enough.
Yeah, facts. Bro, that is true.
That's
that
how
is
I move. Like,
true.
So sometimes like I've been making a tune, yeah, and like as I'm recording it, I think, oh my gosh, like is this good enough? And like I have to train myself so the other half of me is like, trust me, the reason why you feel like this because it is good enough.
It's good,
you get me? So man still struggle with that, and like it's normal to feel that way. But when did you start doing music seriously though?
What's that?
When did you start doing music seriously?
So I've spoken about this briefly before, but so it kind of started like this. It was like 2018, 2019. I was with my brethren from school, and we were like in the car. We were smoking zoots. First time I started smoking weed, innit? Yeah, one of them. And my pal, he was like playing loads of rap music, and I was like, so when I really got into rap, it's like, yo, this is hard. And then one of the nights, like we were just, what happened was he was like playing this song, and I was like rapping along to it like proper, like I was getting proper into it. I was bare high, out of my fucking mind. And then man just whacked on a beat, bruv. He just whacked on a beat out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I just started spitting, bruv. I just started spitting.
Yeah.
And then obviously it was only like an 8-bar or 16 bar something thing, but then everyone in the car was going, oh
yeah, you know there was,
oh yo, where's this going from, yeah. Everyone was getting hyped, and obviously it gassed me up, and then I I went to Amsterdam and then we took mushrooms and we had.
Wait.
Wait.
We can't just. This story
Sam,
man, are you involved in this as well? You can't just skip past that. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Let me really
Yeah,
So obviously me and my we had that, and then it was kind of in the back of my mind, and like I didn't really like do much of it afterwards when I was sober. I was still kind of working, doing X, Y, Z, and we had a few like boys' holidays and all that sort of shit, and they were always like, "Yo, you need to do music. You're sick. And I was like, "Nah, I can't do music." And then on one of our lads' holidays, we went to Amsterdam and we all took truffles, which is like a subspecies of mushrooms.
You are brave, bro.
And the story gets madder. So
I'm here for it.
We were in Amsterdam. We were in this like shop, and it was one of these Turkish dons, and he had like this selection of like the truffle flavors. There was like loads of different ones, different strengths, did different things to you. And most of my pals, they took something called Mexicanas,
Which sounds like that would lick off your head.
Yeah, it does. Which made you see like bright lights, funny emotions, and all this stuff. But I took something called the Philosopher's Stone. Philosopher, yeah, bro. It gets madder. And
it's a good thing you're alive today, bro.
The guy at the bar goes, it's like in his Turkish accent, he's like, "This will make you go deep into your mind." Like you know, one of them ones. And like,
wait, hold on, Saba, what did you take? Which one did you take?
No, he wasn't there.
Oh, you were there.
It was me with my like old pals.
Oh, you get a pass.
Yeah. And so it was explaining this Philosopher's Stone. And it's like, if you take this, you go deep into your mind, and you will be like. And
you said, I'm sick with impressions.
And then I was there thinking, okay, I could take the Mexicano and have like a trippy time. But there was a part of me that was saying, now you need to just have balls and just take that. And I don't know why, because like in the back of my mind, I was like, I know I'm gonna have a bad trip. I know it's gonna be like scary, because I was scared.
If you go into it paranoid, it's gonna be peaking.
Bruv, that's what fucked me. That is genuinely what fucked me. I'm gonna get into that in a second. So obviously, I got the Philosopher's Stone. Everyone had the Mexican thing. We went back to the Airbnb, got ready. We then went to the park, and we ate our mushrooms and that. And obviously, it took about 45 minutes for it to kick in. I was like low key trying to just hype myself up, like, yeah, we're gonna get like fucking high or whatever. But I knew in the back of my mind, I was just doing that because I was low key scared.
You were scared.
I was low key scared of what was gonna happen. And bro, I ain't gonna even cap to you right now. Yeah, once everything hit there. Cry my eyes out, bro. Like rocking back and forth, like that. Like I was like, I want it to stop. And I remember, like I was proper lying in my pal's lap, like crying, like rocking, bro. Like they were like, yo, this is mad, bro.
Also, they were waved as well.
They were waved because, like I said, they took a different mushroom to me. I was the only one who took something called Philosopher's Stone. And
that was just way worse than
yeah. So like the geezer said, he said the Philosopher's Stone will make you go deep into your own thoughts and deep into your own head. Whereas the Mexicana ones, you see bright lights and you see like it's a light thing in it. So I chose to do that, and obviously. But this is where it gets mad. So the first 2 hours, it was really fucking me. I was there, like my world was literally spinning, bruv. And like I was seeing this tree, and it was duplicating, bruv. And I see all this madness, bro.
This is how I know these things are for me.
Yeah, it was all duplicating, bruv. And I was there, just like saying, I feel fucked. I want it to stop. But do you know why I wanted to stop? Because it made all of my insecurities and everything I was
deep
sad.
Into your mind, like,
it came to the forefront, bro. So
because you went into it like para. That's what it is.
Definitely. And it brought everything I was insecure about. And obviously, I was going through things with this girl I was seeing at the time, and that didn't help. She kind of fucked me over.
It's always the gal,
that was definitely a part of it. So I had all these raw emotions come to my head, and I felt shit. And then towards kind of like when we left the park, it started getting a bit better. I was starting to control a little bit, and then I started having really mad thoughts. And I remember walking with my one of my pals like back a day, and we were walking down this street, and the sun was coming down, the cars were going past, people on bikes. I felt like I was in a movie, bruv. I felt like I was in a movie. And I remember talking to this guy, and he was saying, and I was saying like, yo, I think I really want to do music. And he goes, oh yeah, and what makes you think that?
You still waved at this point?
Yeah. Still, bro, tripping balls, bro, tripping balls, blood.
Yeah.
And I was walking with him, and I was like, I think I want to do music, I spat in the car the other day or a few weeks ago, and it's just like, it's something it just came out of my mouth, bro. I don't understand. He's like, yeah, man, you got to do it. So I made a pledge to him, when I come back to the UK, I'm going to go into the studio and record something. And then that's when I made Birmingham Mind, even though that's one of my worst songs.
Oh my gosh.
but it was the beginning of my journey, and it was really, really like massive to me, because it's led to everything right now, like me sitting in front of you now. Like if I never went through any of that, like I don't know what I'd be doing.
Everything happens for a reason, isn't it?
You know what I mean? And it was a very transformational period of my life, because I didn't even tell you the rest of it. Like we came back and they all went to the cafe shop to smoke more weed. I went back to the apartment because I was fucked.
Wait, after that, these men are pros.
Yeah, bro. Listen, white boy wasted, bro. White boy wasted.
These men are pros. So these men have just had mushrooms, and they thought, okay, the mushroom thing's worn off now.
Let's go smoke a spliff, bro. You're gonna be stuck. Listen, you white boys out there, man. You can get coke. I see you boys at the raves, killing it, man. I don't know how your body still functions, but regardless. So I came back to the Airbnb, and bruv, I was sitting at the end of my bed, bro. And I was talking to myself. I was like, everything I was insecure about, everything I felt shit. Like, okay, imagine now we're having a conversation right now. I was sitting at the end of my bed having a conversation with myself, and it like I had a voice in my head, bro. And
don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs. But no, but the mad thing about it was like, it's like I eliminated everything, like everything I felt insecure about, everything I felt down about. Like I was like, oh, if I did music, so and so. It's like I just shut all of my dragons down, bro. And then I stood up from my bed, felt like Superman, bruv. Like, I know it might seem mad. But my whole bad trip took a 180, and I felt euphoria. I just felt like I felt like like Goku. Like,
would you do that again, though? Would you do?
I don't know.
Maybe if you didn't go into it paranoid and you took something else, you would feel like that 180 moment.
Maybe at some point in my life. Obviously, I've got no rush to go eat mushrooms and be like in the park off my tree. But I think that trip in itself was a pivotal moment in my life. I think I would be interested in trying it again. Maybe if I'm a bit older, try it again, and then. Or maybe even like soon, because I'm definitely in a more clearer mental state than I was when I was like 18, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, I had a bad experience with them things as well. Not mushrooms, this year. So imagine, I'm in Manchester, with this girl now, I'm in Manny, and I've looked in. Basically, she said to me, obviously she knows I got a sweet tooth in it, and she had cakes on the side.
She had what on the side?
She had like cakes, like
cakes.
Cakes.
Yeah. I think it's cakes. I'm like drinking beer, bro.
Cakes. So obviously though, like I'm seeing the cakes now. Me, my fat self, and I'm like, man's gonna eat it.
Fat, bro.
It's getting a bit mad, but I'm working on it. But so obviously now, I've had 2 slices of this cake, and it's a big cake, but I'm tasting it now, and I'm like. It's nice.
It has weed in it, and it's got weed in it.
It's nice, but like
it's got a tangy taste.
It's got like a. And bear in mind, I'm not a drugs guy like that. Like I probably only smoked in my life like ever like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah,
like,
fair enough.
I'm just alcohol sometimes, and that's it. Like so obviously now like I'm thinking, that's weird. My stomach's starting to feel a bit weird, but I thought cool. So about half an hour passes by now. I'm like, do you wanna come? Because it was in Manchester. It was like, do you wanna go city centre? Like safe, jump on the tram. Go city centre. We're in Nando's now,
Boom. just hits you.
I'm ordering my food now,
Yeah.
Bro, no word of a lie. No, if I'm lying, sound man, just come here and just uppercut me right now.
You know what I mean?
Straight Floyd Mayweather thing. I'm in Nando's,
Okay.
And literally, I just saw the whole. I have to take my glass off for this shit. I saw the whole room just collapsed in on itself. What? And I'm just sitting there in the middle of the walls closing it. Bro, tell me why.
What the fuck did she put in them cakes?
Bro, I was bugging out. I started bare looking around in Nando's. Everyone's looking at me now.
It's like, what the fuck are you looking at, bro? You want the beef?
You know, like that. I'm looking around, I'm getting scared. I ain't like darting out of the Nando's now. The waitress is looking like, yo, does he still want the food and that? I'm like, nah, like, I don't know whether if I'm gonna shit myself or trip. Like, bro, like, it was all peak. Like, it was all peak. I remember though, like what you said though, like I had like a 180 moment though in that high though, where like
everything felt great afterwards.
I was walking down there's this main road in Manchester somewhere. It's like they've got something called the Fort up there. That's where it was. And
it's like the main shopping centre.
Nah. It wasn't the city centre we went to. We went to something called the Fort, which is like a retail park by there, innit? Mm-hmm. And then I was walking back up this main road, yeah. And the cars are coming like down the main road, and I'm just there walking like, yo, I'm just there walking
la. You know what I mean? I'll tell you, man, how much ladies' gems are on the road, bro.
I over the next day, I was like, yo, like these things ain't for me. So this is why I big you up for trying them shrooms still, because that's worse than that.
Oh, so was it weed in there?
Yeah, there was weed in there.
You know, with edibles, they fuck you way more than smoking a spliff.
Yeah,
because,
definitely.
Yeah, they definitely do, because you're like how your stomach obviously ingests the THC. It's way stronger, because I have not been good with edibles. Like it's how I kind of like rank it is everything is like a psychedelic. Well, when it comes to weed, mushrooms, LSD, it's all psychedelics. Yeah. Weed is like the bottom lesser kind of psychedelic.
In terms of strength.
In terms of strength, exactly. Yeah, and then edibles, if they're made right, are above that, because edibles are very close to shrooms. Like trust me. Like, when I've had some edibles, it's reminded me when I was on my shroom trip, bro. Yeah. Very much so. So like, the fact that she didn't tell you, I will be.
No. It was my fault still, because it was my fault because I went ahead and edit. Do you know what I'm saying?
So
it wasn't a thing where she was like. It wasn't I basically ate it before she gave me the check. I think it was a thing where she was trying to surprise me with them, innit? But she didn't get a chance to prep me beforehand and say like, that's what it was. So I went and had like 2-3 slices when I was supposed to have when I was supposed to have like a quarter of a slice. Bro, I woke up the next day,
mugging.
Bro, I woke up the next day and I just knew from that point on, drugs is just not for me, bro. Not for me whatsoever, fam.
To be fair though, I feel like you had a really high concentrated amount because you didn't know. Like you had a really high dosage. And
but it's happened to me again though. Like
again, bruv.
Bro, it happened to me again. This time it was after that time, innit? And I'm with the same girl now, innit? And this time we're in London.
Did you not learn the lesson from the first time, bro?
Did you not learn? I did not learn about lesson, bro. No, you know what it is? Yeah. I'm a dickhead for this though, because you know them ones, when you see a girl do something, and then she's looking at you like, what are you gonna do? And I'm there like,
okay, I gotta do this now. No. She's done that. I gotta do that.
It's one of them ones, So I'm in London a lot still. So we was by it was close by Tower Bridge where we were staying in it. I think it was Bankside and Hilton.
Okay.
Westminster, somewhere around there.
Westminster.
Somewhere around there. And I remember we was walking over the the Tower Bridge now, and at this point I already took it from before, but this was a Rice Krispies thing in it.
She got weed in a Rice Krispies, bro.
I don't know.
Who is this girl,
I don't know, bro. I should shout her again still, but
who is this girl? She's a plug, bro.
I don't know, bro.
She's just making a killing,
bro. The thing was like this
Rice
big,
Krispies,
fam. It was this big and probably like this tall, and it was like different colors and that. I knew from when I took that, fam, I was not making it back to that hotel. Bro, I took a slice of that now. I'm walking over Tower Bridge now, Bro, the same thing happened again. I'm walking, I'm having the time of my life, bro. Next thing you know, I'm seeing Tower Bridge falling and I'm sinking into the Thames.
Bruv, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I called the Uber right out of there, fam.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Train back to Brom. See you later,
you know, like that, fam.
You ain't see me again, do you know what I mean?
And then after that, fam, again, I just thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm just saying goodbye to all of that stuff.
Fair enough,
and I'm just sticking to alcohol every now and again, and that's it, fam.
Alcohol, not even like a spliff every now and again, or
I'm not really a smoker like that. I mean, if I was in a room and everyone's smoking,
I'll have a drag or two.
I might, but I'm not a smokers like that.
That's fair. Well, I mean, I think it's one of them ones. If you're in a room and everyone's smoking a spliff, like a drag or two, it ain't gonna make you feel like that. Because I said, like edibles, it's such a high concentrated amount of THC, bro, and then you just blows your head off, bro.
Completely, fam.
Completely. Bro, blows your head off completely, man.
Yeah, man.
Guys, this has been Mr. Mercedes, aka Ice, in the building today, and we are going to be wrapping up this podcast for tonight, man. Hope you've enjoyed it, man. Listen, follow up the thing. We're coming for a UK takeover.
Yeah,
We've got so many fucking podcasts on the way and more content coming all for you. So we want to see you subscribe and welcome to the Matchbox family. Listen, it's been your fiery head host, Jay Pond. See you soon.
You're listening to the best. I ain't an average rapper, so I say that with chest. I'm stuck on time, 1-5 to make it rhyme. These the words and the lyrics on the top of my mind. I'm coming high and mighty with a flavor so spicy. With a flavor so spicy, I'm making my dough, I'm making my pee. Now we're aiming for the top, now the top you see.